Well, beloved dub motherfuckers, what is going on, everyone? It is everyone's favorite jack of all trades with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban, and welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. Before I do dive into this bitch, I want to give a big special shout out to all of you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, for sticking around watching this shit. It's the reason why I fucking do it for all you guys, so yeah. Anyway, this is going to be an introduction to the latest build. And if you saw the last video that I did an unboxing. I unboxed this kit. I unboxed the Academy 1/700 scale RMS Titanic Centenary Anniversary Edition kit. So, anyway, yeah, I unboxed this thing. Yeah, by the way, if you're fucking wondering, that's a book I'm reading back there. There'll be a book review of it here sooner or later. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about that model and what I'm going to do with it. Well, after some long hard thought about it, when I originally first got it, because I have the hull right here, I actually thought about fucking tearing this thing apart and actually doing one of three things. Either one, do a model of her as she was sinking by the bow. So that means I would have to cut off part of it like so and then mount it on a base. Or maybe build a wreck model, like break it in half, build like the bow wreck and the stern. Or maybe even do like one of her as she was going down like so. I don't know. But in the end, I decided that the best thing to do is to give Olympic her sister. And the reason why I say that is because if you see here, this is my 1/700 scale model of Olympic by Revell. She doesn't have a companion, even though I have multiple models of the Titanic, but they're all the fucking wrong scale. Well, there we go. As you can fucking see, this model is scaled to Olympic. So I'm going to build and detail this model to match Olympic with colors and all that shit. So you can see there's Olympic, there's Titanic. So anyway, without any further ado, what I'm going to build it is very simple. As you can see, the hull, it's in several pieces. I'm going to build the full hull version, okay? I'm going to build it with the full hull, which is the proper fucking way. And I want to give a big special shout out to Boxman over at Boxman Builds. He's fucking awesome, guys. You should go check out his channel. He's fucking hilarious, guys. He's hilarious. And he does an amazing job. He builds 1/700 scale model ships, and they're fucking absolutely fantastic. So, Boxman, if you actually watch this, man, big fan of yours, and I love what you do. And I hope you like what I do. Anyway, see, we'll do the full hull, which, like Boxman says, it's the correct way. Or you can do a paperweight or a waterline model, which, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it'd be alright, I guess, if you're going to do like a diorama of the ship sailing, but, you know, if you're going to do that, you might as well do just the bottom two. Or we can do a Boxman original, the fucking airline model. No, but, you know, like Boxman said, the most correct way to build a model ship, full hull, baby. So we got that fucking done. We're gonna build it full hull, so we can have it sit next to Olympic, so the two sisters can be together, forever together. But anyway, the instruction sheets here on here, the little bit of the history here. There's a lot of shit here to read. It's a lot. And I thought about reading that to you guys. Yeah, fuck it, I might read it, so fuck it, let's just go through it. The legend of the RMS Titanic, from the fanfare at its launch to the horror of its sinking, has fascinated millions for decades. At her initial launch on May 31st, 1911, the Titanic, built by the British White Star Line, was nothing short of revolutionary. The world had never before, and perhaps never would again, see such opulence aboard a ship. 7 grand staircases, and it's 4 elevators, a gymnasium, a swimming pool, a Turkish bath, and a post office gave the ship luxuries enough to rival most fancy hotels. And it fucking did. So it did Olympic, so. During her maiden voyage from Southampton, England, bound for New York City, the Titanic offered a pair of parlor suites, complete with private 50-foot promenades for $4,350 each. Whew, fuck. Apart from these numerous creature comforts, the Titanic was famous for its size and power. At an astonishing 883 feet in length and 93 feet in width, the Titanic cut through rough waters with a steady prow. Twin triple expansion reciprocating steam engines combined with a Parsons low-pressure steam turbine engine to produce a total of 460,000 horsepower. The end result was a smooth cruising speed of 21 knots with a top speed of well over 24 knots. She was about 22 some odd knots when she hit the iceberg, so weighing in at 46,328 gross tons, the Titanic easily qualified as the largest ship of her time. She was designed to carry 2,500 passengers, accompanied by a crew of 900. The White Star Line infamously provided her with 20 lifeboats, exceeding the British Border Trade requirements of 16. The $10 million Titanic was most famous for her hull design, hailed as practically unsinkable. The Titanic was divided into 16 watertight compartments connected by watertight doors. The hull was designed so that even if any 2 of the compartments were flooded, the ship would still remain afloat. Unfortunately, on April 14th of 1912, more than 2 compartments were flooded, of course the first 5. The Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic, actually ran over it, slicing open more than 1/3 of the side of the hull. It was not the side of the hull, it was only a little bit the side of the hull, it was actually the bottom. 2 hours and 40 minutes after hitting the iceberg, the last remnants of the monster ship sank into the frigid waters, leaving over 1,500 people to drown or freeze. The disaster of the Titanic has left an incredible impression of the world. The myth of the unsinkable ship was forever debunked, leaving all future vessels to carry enough lifeboats to account for the entire ship and then some. Yeah, fuck, you're right. And a 24-hour wires vigil was set to help account for all vessels. An international ice patrol was created in 1914 to warn ships of the dangerous ice. Yes, they're fucking right. And of course we have the fucking amazing portrait from the front of the box. Looks like a scene from the James Cameron film. But anyway, guys, like I said, the plan for this model is very straightforward. I am going to paint and detail all the parts in the box. I'm going to build it straight out of the box with no aftermarket shit included, with no aftermarket shit for it. Because honestly, I don't think they make aftermarket shit for this particular kit, so I don't know. But I'm going to paint and detail it to be like Olympic, except, like I said, on Olympic, I did not do the windows and stuff. On this model, I'm going to attempt to paint the window frames and all the little frames and stuff on the windows and detail this model up. So that's the plan anyway. I'm going to paint and detail this model, get everything painted and detailed and everything, and get everything all sized up and shit. Get it all done, and then put it all together. And then once everything's all set together and stuff, you know, the name of the ship and stuff like that, and that, of course, the base. So yeah, there's 14 steps. I don't know how long the build series is going to be, but I'm going to definitely have to get some more of this red paint, because I'm going to paint that bottom the same shade of red and that same type of tan. I don't have that shade of tan. I'm going to have to get that shade of tan so it'll match. Get some grays, light grays, to paint the boats, inside the boats. Paint the roofs of the, the cabins. Of course, have to make some of that fucking White Star buff, because as you can see, the funnels are too fucking orange. It's the wrong fucking color and shit to begin with. And of course, just like how you see all the colors and the details on Olympic, I'm going to match over to Titanic, so that when I get Titanic completely all finished up, she and her sister Olympic will basically look like identical twins. Besides, the open A deck, the enclosed A deck, the B deck is completely reamped up for cabins, promenade space on the B deck, Window placements are fucking different on each ship too. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan, guys. We're gonna build this 1/700 scale model of the Titanic to match Olympic, and then once she's done, I'm gonna set her next to Olympic, and the two sisters will be together forever. So that's the plan anyway. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this build introduction. You know, this introduction to the build of the Academy 1/700 scale model, the RMS Titanic Centenary Anniversary Edition. And if you have any questions or comments about the shit I'm gonna fucking do, leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back with you. And as always, if you're new to the channel, like the shit I fucking do, hit that fucking subscribe button, hit the damn notification bell. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the fucking year. That'd be fucking amazing. So hell yeah, everybody. And like, you know, whatever. So until next time, this is Commodore Urban. Saying that smooth seas and clear skies, happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care, stay safe, be yourselves. Jesus and the good Lord love y'all very much. And until next time, I'll catch you on a warm trade wind where hell anyone knows. Let's go Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden and Kamala Harris both. They're both fucking dumbasses. And Trump 2024, baby. Yeah.